Shape your world with your interactions. It is a gentler, easier way to flow through life. There was, and I don't hear it very often, maybe some of you still hear the golden rule. Such an easier way of saying it would be treat others the way that you want to be treated. What does that mean? Doesn't mean having the expectations that they're going to treat you well just because you're kind, or because you feel at that particular moment you are a good person, and therefore you are justified in receiving decent interactions. As soon as we get that justification going, that energy is felt, and it leaves a bitter mark across the energy field in people's. You get it, right? If you've been with somebody who's like, I'm doing just fine, and you should be realizing that I am a good person, and therefore you should do this for me. And that doesn't really work like that. In every interaction, try, and it's difficult. But it's also what I have found over the years, one of my better ways of growing as a human being is to notice when I am in those interactions, which happen often in the workplace with others or your coworkers, but noticing when it is that you start to get a little energized in the way of expecting others to notice how special you are. And yeah, you're special. Duh. And so is everybody else. So the challenge for me, and I challenge you, is when somebody is no longer treating you the way that you wish to be treated, how do you proceed? The challenge is to continue to treat them the way that you want to be treated. That's the challenge. And I really don't think it's for their benefit. I think that's for our benefit. I think when we have figured out how not to take everything so internally and to drop into that victim, that justification, into the negative, who's growing in that situation? That would be us. That would be me. So I challenge you. Shape your world. Shape the world the way that you want it to be shaped. It's also great for boundary setting. And I believe in that whole story of treating others the way that you want to be treated. The learning process is on our side. How? How, when somebody is getting angry with you, do you maintain your own dignity? How do you move forward? Maybe not with tons of smiles, but by doing your best. Thoughts for the day. All right. Bye.